If you have one of these icon flashlights from Harbor Freight, you'll know that this head does not spin. But there is a hack that you can flip this head around and it'll end up looking like this one. If that's something you guys are interested in doing, make sure you check out this video and I'll show you how to do it. If you're like me, you can never have too many flashlights, especially in your garage when you're working on something. You just need light in places that hard to get light sometimes. And these are just a few of the flashlights that I have and I use. You know, these ones are the old classic bronze that Harbor Freight sells. Love these lights. They're not the brightest light. They have an okay magnet. They do rotate, which is very nice. You have a lot of flexibility to the head on where to put that light. Batteries, they're just okay. These here are just, they just feel so much better in your hand. They have some really good magnets. Overall, a really bright light in general. It's just the heads on them can be annoying sometimes because of where you want to direct that light. You just can't do that. You can't rotate the head. They're obviously a fixed head. Now, Harbor Freight, from what I've read, they are switching these out this year. Supposedly they have a new one that has a head that rotates more like what the Braun was. So it'll be interesting to see what that looks like. But for now, these are still affordable, and when you get them on sale, they're a pretty decent light. So what I found is switching the head. So I rotated this one already. I switched it the opposite way. I like it a lot better that way. Some people don't care, you know, they'll use the light this way. I prefer it this way. And you know, you can switch them around. They're totally reversible if you switch them. But this is kind of a little hack on how to switch these heads on these. So to switch this head around, you're only going to need two tools. You're going to need something sharp, a knife. It could be some side snips, smaller ones. Just something that can cut a little bit. And then the second thing you're going to need, I have this Quinn set here, really nice little set. You're just going to need a little Allen head screwdriver. You can use an Allen wrench, but the size on this is just 2 and or 2.0, and that's all you need to take these things apart. So we're going to go ahead and disassemble this. I'll set that off to the side a little bit here, and to do that, you know, you just have some screws on the side. We're just going to take all those screws out, lay them to the side here, and this whole assembly will pull apart. So you got 2 screws on the bottom. You got one on this side. We're going to pull this one out. And then you got one here. So we'll pull that one out. And then for the case part here, you got one here. We'll pull that one out. And then to separate this piece here, you have one here. This one is a little different than the other ones, the other 3. This is almost like a little mini bolt that threads into a cap. And then for the lens up here, for the light beam, you have 2 screws on either side. So these are really small screws, but they come out fairly easy. We're going to set these to the side. And then once you get all those screws out, you can pull the bottom off, which contains the battery. You may have to wiggle it just a little bit, but you can actually pull this completely apart. You can actually unplug the battery if you want and pull back on this little mechanism right there. And then once you pull that and clip it, you can set the battery to the side. And we're going to separate this head here. So we're going to pull that part off. And then we're going to take this lens and pull that off the light bar. So the next step is we're going to take these little side pieces here. There's a little bump that sticks out inside of this little piece here. And it's this piece right there. It basically sits inside of this hole right here. This is where the screw came out of. This is the hole that that little divot sits inside of. The problem is when you flip this head, that hole doesn't line up any longer. So you won't be able to put the thing back together very well because that little divot wants to sit right in here and not in the hole itself. So what you have to do is you have to basically just knock this little piece out. It doesn't really affect the function of the flashlight at all. The two screws on both sides hold it together very well. I've not had any problems even dropping it where it wants to fall out. So that's what we need to do next is we're just going to take and knock these little pieces out. And the best way that I found to do it is you can just take a little knife and kind of just cut it off. It gives you a hard time using the knife. You know, you can take a pair of little scissors or some side snips and you just work yourself in there and kind of just get that little nub kind of taken out. I have it pretty flat now, as you can see down in here. It's not sticking out at all. So that's what you want to do. And we're just going to repeat that with the other side. So we got the other side flat, and that's really the hardest part of the whole process is just taking that little nub out. So now we can start putting this back together. Just again, remember your orientation and which way that lens comes out. But what I like to do is once I get the one side lined up, I'll go ahead and put the screw in for that side. You'll know if that nub is all the way out because these screws will bind up on you pretty easy. They're pretty small threads there. So if you don't get it all the way out, it's going to line up all crooked and you will not be able to get that screw in real well. We'll go ahead and put the other side back in. So once you get this put back together, the main head or lens assembly, then you can go ahead and hook your battery back up. You'll need to hook it up before you put this next part back together anyhow. And you really don't even have to unhook this. I just unhook it because it's easier to work with and not have the battery dangling everywhere. But snaps back together real easy. So then you're just going to grab the assembly, kind of put it back in place where it needs to go. Check the light, make sure it still works. And then you're going to take your longer bolt looking screw here, put that in the pivot assembly part of the light, and then just tighten this up until it's snug. You don't want it overly tight because this is what controls the tightness of the head there. So just get it to where you like it. And then next thing I'm going to do is take the bottom sleeve and we're just going to slide it back into place. Just like that. We'll go ahead and put these screws on both sides back in. And then don't forget your last screw, which goes in the bottom up here. And it's just as easy as that. The head is now on the opposite direction and everything works. We tested it, no problems. And again, it is reversible. So if you want to take it back apart, you can always flip this head back around later on. And that wraps this video up. I hope you enjoyed this little hack on these Icon flashlights from Harbor Freight. And if you did, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel, guys. Until the next one, take care.